buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Heat lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Bogut in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's good. lNiikozl's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
David Lee checked in for Drew Gooden. Monroe dishes to Livingston. From the baseline. Another shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
They set the pick. Splitter passes to Matthews. 4 on the shot clock. No good from Lee. The Cavaliers trailed by 5. Here's the 3. And Courtney Lee hits from deep. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Kicks it to Bellinelli. And it's Lee penetrating. Soft touch off the glass. Lee's got his second bucket tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Second team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Landry. Out to Morris. 5 to shoot. Back to Landry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Heat with some changes. Ezeli comes in for Splitter. And it's Carter in for Isaiah Thomas. And it's Carter penetrating. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Monroe. And here's Morris for 3. No luck. And it's Miami the other way. And Bellinelli hits to Lee. And he gets it to go. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Matthews kicks to Bellinelli. Lee outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Monroe. For Miami, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Lee. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And it's Walker penetrating. That's good. Walker's got 7. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Bellinelli dishes to Ezeli. Lee left side. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Wiggins. And he hits it to tie the game up. 9 points in the game so far.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
And the Heat call time here. Some changes here for the Heat. Biyombo is checked in for Lee. Gay comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Matthews. Fredette, the pass to Biyombo. Shumpert with some nice D.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Bogut gets the shot. Screen by Jefferson. Just 4 to shoot. That gives them the lead. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
And that one's good. Fredette's got 7 points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Wiggins drives in. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Now, here is Fredette. Guarded by Walker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
Wiggins outside. Back to Walker. Jefferson. He fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Jimmer Fredette. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one drops.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Drew Gooden is checked in for the Heat. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Fredette. Bellinelli dishes to Gooden. Gay with no one around. Off target with his three. And it's Gooden with the jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Walker. Gay kicks to Biyombo. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The wing jumper off target. And it's Jumper penetrating. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Dishes it to Gooden. Outside Thomas. The three. Again, Thomas missing. Cavaliers leading. And Walker kicks to Wiggins. The rebound by Gooden.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Bellinelli kicks to Biyombo. Gay, that's a two-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now, here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
How about Wiggins in this one? He's got 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Matthews out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Thomas in a point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Wiggins. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Gay.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Walker. Drains it from 17 feet out. Walker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Thomas with the steal. Gay passes to Bellinelli. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And it's Walker penetrating. Jefferson dishes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
David Lee checked in for Miami. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here is Thomas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Azili. That drops.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Morris a screen. And a wide-open look for Lee. Offline with his 3. Gate kicks to Matthews. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here is Livingston. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Morris a screen. West. An easy layup after coming off the pick. West has got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Thomas kicks to Matthews. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Matthews has got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Outside Thomas. Lee outside. Pass to Matthew. Screen by Lee. Fires for 3. And it's Matthews again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Splitter is checked in for Miami. Carter comes in for Rudy Gay. Carter the pass to Matthews. Here's Splitter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Heat making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Martin's checked in. So it's the Cavaliers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A three ball. And Lee pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Matthews, no good. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Thiago Splitter.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hand on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Gay dishes to Lee. The pass to Matthews. Stolen by Monroe. Morris kicks to Martin. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Thomas against Lee. Monroe with a screen on Thomas. There's Lee with the three. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Splitter. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Over to the wing. Here's Lee outside. And the rebound goes to David Lee. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Matthews gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Lee passes to West. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Here's Thomas, plenty of space. Nice shot from the wing.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Lee goes in. Out to West. Back to Lee. Morris dishes to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. No luck. And Miami the other way now.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lee outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Gay outside. For the three. No good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Heat lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Hardaway. Martin is out there with Livingston. And it's West. And it's Monroe in the center position. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a complete... New group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the team.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Here's your... Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Biyombo. A switch here also for Cleveland. Monroe's checked in for Richard Jefferson. This is it to Monroe. Out to Shumpert. Launches a three. They get it again. Wiggins. The layup off target. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Walker.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
To the right side. Thomas goes in. He kicks it to Gooden. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the tip. Here's Wiggins.
Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty.
Yes.
Man, those aren't legs. This guy, those are like springs.
Holy smokes. Almost superhuman.
Guys, he can really elevate. That we know.
Knocked loose. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Azili kicks to Thomas. He dishes it to Azili. Out to Carter. Beyond the arc. That's good. And the Heat lead by 3. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort of the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. So how about David Lee in this one? He's got 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. West is checked in. And Walker kicks to Wiggins. Good D by Lee. He'd have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go full. And then Gay with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
West with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. On defense, the Cavaliers. Fredette, the pass to Lee. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Picked by Lee. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Walker kicks to Bogut. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Yeah, inexcusable. You just cannot allow that to happen.
Kicks it out to Gay. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bogut's got his 4th rebound in this one. He lobs it up. And Wiggins throws it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Here's Lee. West with the block.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Shumpert. Wiggins drives in. The kick out to Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
A different look for Miami. Festus is Ely. He's checked in for Splitter. Bellinelli comes in for Lee. And Thomas subbed in for Fredette. John Livingston, he's checked in for Cleveland. Gay against West. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're behind by 3. 1:31 left to play here in the 4th. Lee's checked in for Matthews. Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kemba Walker comes in for Sean Livingston. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's good. Wiggins has got 28. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Inside Thomas. Inside. Gay. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Rudy Gay playing very well. 8 rebounds and also an assist. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
From deep, Thomas. Lock at 6. Feeds it to Bellinelli. But 3. Another miss by Gay. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Heat with some changes. Biombo's checked in for Lee. And it's Carter in for Isaiah Thomas. And then for Cleveland, Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Sharpe. And it's Livingston in for Walker. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And here are the Cavaliers now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. There's Lee with the 3. Carter with the block. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Lee. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiggins. Basket good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you later.
Get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live.
Well, this is what we've all been waiting for. Game 7. The winner to advance to the conference finals and get one step closer to a championship. Ready, gentlemen? Ready? This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the... Miami Heat facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Look at Cleveland now with the final deciding game right in front of them. Their home crowd looking on to exhort them to new heights and to the next level.
Really, it's been a phenomenal series. I mean, this situation, the home team usually prevails. We'll see how this one plays out.
As good as it gets, guys. I mean, the biggest game of the NBA season so far. Man, I can't wait to see how it unfolds because I know we're in for some high drama here.
So here's Miami's starting group. Isaiah Thomas out there with Matthews. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Lee in at the 4. And both free throws good for West.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Thomas against Walker. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
Right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Miami. Shot clock at 5. Walker with it. Now Thomas defending. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by Thomas. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. It gets to Thomas. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Thomas dishes to Ezeli. Gay against Walker. Gay drives in. Can't cash in from close range. And Shumpert hits to Wiggins. And the rejection by Ezeli.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
It's tipped. Thomas. Gay right side. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Gay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And Walker gets to Shumpert. Wiggins drives in. Walker against Thomas. And that one's good. Shumpert's got his first basket of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's a screen. Thomas gets to Ezeli. No good off the pick.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
This goes in. Lets it go with the three. Matthews, no good.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. A three-pointer, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The Heat get their first free throws of the game. Free throw, good. Matthews. Now he's checked in for the Heat. No free throws, good for Matthews.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's Walker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's West. Back to Shumpert. Outside. To the paint. And it's Lee that time on the assist from Gay. Lee's got his first points of the game. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Outside Shumpert. Launches a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Monroe, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And then for Miami, Carter, he's checked in for Gay. Bellinelli comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Fredette in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Lee. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Cavaliers making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside. Shoots. Here's Wiggins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Burnett, the pass to Lee. And botches the dunk. Here's Monroe. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
And it's Lee penetrating. He can't get that one to fall. Now, Cleveland moving it up. Here's Wiggins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Lee's checked in for Cleveland. The Heat trail by 3. Picked by Lee. Fredette dishes to Lee. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Lee's got 7 points in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Stolen by Carter. Now, here is Fredette. He's covered closely. Out left to the wing. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Out to Lee. From outside the arc. Can't hit. Well, he'd go the other way with it. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Feeds to Lee. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
By Lee. And Bellinelli gets to Biombo. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. No good off the front iron.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Bellinelli. The good-looking shot from the wing. Bellinelli's got his first bucket in this one.
Not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Fredette from beyond the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Craig Monroe is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Lee. And it's Livingston in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here is Livingston. Following the score by Miami. And stolen by Splitter. Here's Thomas. And it's Miami with another.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Livingston. No luck. Good D by Matthews.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Cleveland. And Miami also making a switch. Azili's checked in. So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Kevin Mark, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kemba Walker comes in for Sean Livingston. Biombo's checked in for Miami. Lee comes in for Drew Gooden. The Cavaliers trailed by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Mark.
With the bucket. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Thomas. Rebound by Greg Monroe.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Offensive rebound.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Dishes it to Thomas. Knocks down the three ball. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Walker the pass to Leonard. Thomas again. Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Martin's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Thomas with the ball. 5 points in the game. Gate kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Biombo.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And it's Martin missing. Miami leading by 6. Shots good by Gay.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Screen by Monroe. Walker dishes to Monroe. And it's Walker penetrating. And the wide open shot from Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Thomas. To Biombo. And the layup's good off the glass. Biombo's got 4 points. Now in the quarter.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And here's Morris for 3. Good D by Lee. The Heat leading by 8. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th. Shots at the foul line in the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Monroe. West comes in for Carl Landry. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Morris. And Shumpert in there for Martin. And a new group in for the Heat. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Perkins comes in for Lee. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Fredette in for Isaiah Thomas. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's the call on Perkins. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Heat making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Bellinelli. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Heat lead by 14.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Walker. The Heat also changing it up. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Oden. Gooden comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And Thomas subbed in for Matthews. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And it's blocked. They get it back. Thomas gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Wiggins passes to Shumpert. And Wiggins throws it down.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
And he gets the bucket.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Here's Livingston. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas kicks to Gooden. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. That will count. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action.
Well, Wiggins had a nice quarter. He has 11 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami, Rudy Gay is out there with David Lee. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint. For Miami, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The Cavaliers trail by 13. And Shumpert kicks to Livingston. And that's good off the glass that time.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Shumpert dishes to Wiggins. Passes it to Livingston. Outside Shumpert. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Here's Gay. He's got 8. And Matthews kicks to Gay. Takes a 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Gay.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Biyombo is checked in for the Heat. Bellinelli comes in for Isaiah Thomas. To the inside. Lee. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls.
At the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Thank you, Cleveland!
So it's Miami now. Now the pass to Matthews. Picked by Lee. Matthews against Shumpert. Pass to Bellinelli. 5 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bellinelli's got 9.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Screen by Bogut. Livingston passes to Shumpert. Wiggins left side. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 13.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now Bellinelli. 9 points in the game so far. Combo dishes to Gay. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside for Jefferson. No good on the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the right side. Outside, Bellinelli. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Monroe's checked in for Bogut. Landry comes in for Jefferson. Morris is checked in for Wiggins. And it's Lee in for Iman Shumpert. And then for Miami, Oden comes in for Biyombo. And it's Gooden in for Lee.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Carter, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Gay. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.